Okay, so please tell me about yourself first.
Okay, so I have overall 5.4 years of experience in developing softwares related to logistics, healthcare, mainly on Java, Spring Boot, microservice. Uh, like few of them are on React also. So, and at the database side, I have worked on MySQL, SQLite, these things, and talking about my hobbies, these are like playing cricket, cooking is also included, and lot of other stuffs like watching movies, series, and all. So yeah, that's all about me.
Okay, so Java, which version?
So we recently migrated from Java 8 to Java 14. So yeah, that's
So I will ask two questions from Java 8. Huh?
okay.
So you have used GraphQL, right?
Right, right.
So what is use of GraphQL?
Okay, so in this current project, so my role is actually developing BFF layer. The
Mm-hmm.
main role is BFF layer development. So BFF layer is actually the backend is already there, okay, and there is a front end and there is a middle layer. So this we call BFF layer backend for front end, which we are developing through GraphQL. So what GraphQL does is, let's suppose there are there is a API, user API, get user API, and there are a lot of things related to user. May let's suppose there are hundreds of fields are there. Uh, when we are calling a backend API, user API, get user API. Now let's suppose there are a lot of clients platform. Let's suppose mobile platform, maybe web platform. So different platforms are there, and they require in the mobile platform it requires only 10 fields, and in the web it requires 40 to 50 fields of user. So if we only if middle layer is not there, all the 100 fields will be exposed, and it's like and in a call maybe if thousands of users are getting, so it will you know. Reduce your bandwidth, affect your bandwidth, and also a lot of concerns were there. So GraphQL what does is like it will give you leverage to how many fields you basically need. So through
Mm-hmm.
queries we tell GraphQL like these only fields we require, and we can also if there is a field name called XYZ and we want to XYZ in ABC, so we can also cast, basically change the field name as a requirement in the query itself. There is a format query,
Mm-hmm.
so we will get the data accordingly.
Okay. So you have used microservices, right?
Yes, yes, microservices.
So how many design pattern have you used in microservices?
So microservices, there is a API design pattern.
API
So
design pattern.
API gateway, sorry, API gateway design pattern is there,
So API
and
gateway, how it is work?
okay, so API gateway is the first place where every request goes, and in the API gateway we have authentication, authorization. Mainly, it is the security and all related to like data limiting and all, and load balancing things are there. So it will decide which request, like if there is a request coming to the API gateway, it will say like whether it's authenticated or not through different maybe let's say JWT
So
token is
for
there.
API gateway, suppose you have 100 API, so where you configure all these API?
So there is a actually, so if there are 100 API, hundreds of APIs
Mhm.
uh,
Because
distributed
of
across
because of the 100 API have a 100 URL. Okay, means you are
okay.
microservices means one API, one component. Hmm. Second
Okay.
API, second component. Third API, third component. So means all these APIs have separate domain, separate component you have made. So all these API you where you hosted, so can call this gateway, all these APIs.
Okay, you're saying all these APIs are hosted, like different services are there which are basically fulfilling these different APIs. So there is a discovery server over there. So
Hmm.
we actually made all the services as a client for the discovery services, and in the discovery service, we are actually configuring like these are the it has a table like structure how many, like if there is a order API and how many instances of order APIs and where it all has been hosted. So all the lists are there in the tabular structure in the discovery server
Okay,
and through load
okay,
balance.
got it.
Yeah.
Uh, so in Spring Boot, initially we want to create a Spring Boot application. So what kind of component is required? Means requirement. What is requirement to creating a Spring Boot application
What is the requirement of creating a Spring Boot application?
from scratch?
Okay, from scratch you're saying. So I'm like what we'll do actually from the scratch. I'm just saying like we are creating a project. We'll like from Spring Initializer we can go and we can add on the description regarding the project name and all. So and version of Spring Boot maybe 2 or 3. Right now we are using Spring 3. So you can define there and build system.
Have
You
you used CLI command line interface?
we command line interface we have used for few things. For let's suppose we in this project we are using Gradle. To run the Gradle script, we are using command line instruction.
Okay, okay,
So to yeah.
got it. So you know in a Spring Boot about what is the role of enable auto configuration annotation?
Okay, so enable auto configuration plays a vital role in Spring Boot application. It is actually included in the Spring application annotation itself, and it actually configures a lot of things regarding your project, so that you don't need to take care of the all the configuration things, which is regarding.
Can
Which
you
is
give
regarding
any
the
example?
yeah, yeah, sure. I'm giving. Let's suppose so you have starter dependencies also in the POM or Gradle file. So all the starter dependencies consist of the all the to run a Spring Boot application. You need several things. So what the enable auto configuration do? All these things are auto configured for you. You don't need to have to do something. It automatically do all the things. It also there is an embedded server also. It also configures that server also, and it will uh, a lot of configuration means the starter projects, starter dependencies, and this server uh, uh,
No, suppose
and
you have written some class, okay? You don't have marks as a annotated mark, not you have mark as a annotation. So what will do that auto configuration, enable auto configuration will do that.
okay,
So
so
okay, leave it. You know a Spring application boot annotation internally
yes,
how it is work.
yes, I know that. So do I need to explain?
Yeah, yeah, please tell.
Okay, so Spring Boot notation is basically consists of three main annotation, which is component scan, configuration, and this enable auto configuration. So component scan will component all the different components related, like which is related to at the rate services, maybe at the rate repositories, at the rate REST controller, all at the rate bean and components. So all the components are scanned, and there is it is configured in the configuration provided to the application context.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will ask to one more question regarding the Spring Boot. What is difference between controller and REST controller?
Okay, so controller, REST controller is actually built on a top of controller, which is having more feature. So initially, controller was like is annotated to tell Spring Boot like this component is basically related to HTTP, which will deal with the HTTP request. Okay, and there are different mappings over there. So this tell Spring Boot like that, but REST controller is like it includes address response body feature also. We don't need to actually tell annotate every method as a response body. It will going to return a response on with JSON or XML. It is automatically serialized as REST controller tells the Spring Boot automatically serialize the response of this method to a JSON or XML format. This is the actual main difference between REST controller and all the rest. It tells that like these are the all the REST APIs listed in the this component.
So, do you know differences between get, post, delete, put method?
Yes. I know these are HTTP methods. So yeah, I know that.
Yeah, please tell me.
So get is these are the standard methods which tells actually what this API or will be doing just looking at the method. So get is basically getting the details of the particular API is getting a particular resource detail. This is the get thing, and post thing is we are supposed to create a new entity. And put is if there is an existing entity, we are just now want to update that entity. We will annotate that particular service as a that controller as a put. And delete is if we are removing or disabling that particular entity in the database table. So we are using delete section, delete over there, delete. Also patch is also there, which is also a partial update.
So, what do you understand about get and post?
So get and post are basically uh, if there is an existing entity, we are supposed to request to read that information. What is there in the database about an entity, and post is creating that particular entity, like any
So, in get method can be return 201 status code.
uh, actually we can return any status like this. This is actually the standard, not the forcefully these are telling us. We can also do
So means you say resource creation is done by post method. Okay. So it
yes.
means get also can be created creation of resource means if 201 request can be returned. So that means it will also generate.
So actually you cannot send a post body in a get method. Only
No,
you can
can be body can be sent. If you are making
from
API, can be sent the body
Postman you are saying in the get.
through the postman. Yes, get
Okay.
method.
Okay. So
Only thing differences I am asking. This is the operational point.
okay.
Both can
Operational
be do.
point.
Anything can be do. Not a
Yeah.
constraint, but do I am asking
Mm.
differences means what are the major differences? Because of if you are telling read operation, okay, read means because of reading operation is much secure because of no intervention from other side, hackers and other sides. So that is well okay. But if we want to create resources, mean insertion, update, delete operation we want to perform, can we do that? So for example, you have given uh, path variable 3, okay, path variable 3, and you have posted the body, means id 3 I want to update. Here I given the backend logic, I have written the update. So we find out the ID 3. If you are using update command, update method, yeah. If you are using JPA, so can be write save and update method. Okay.
Yeah.
So Agnes 3 ID it will update automatically the all record whatever you have sent it in the post body. So that thing can we do that.
Yeah.
So this way we can go. But the major thing I think you have not kept in mind because of get method is URI based technique. Can be
Yeah.
display the data in UI and long size of data is not possible. Post
Yeah.
data can be pushed through the get API. Get method, sorry, get API. Get method. Why? Because of URI size have maximum limit of 1024 byte data.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah. Got it.
if you are using post, you unlimited size of data by using URL or by using post. Can we do that? This is the simple technology. I think
Yeah.
you have read out the servlet and everything.
Yeah, actually, I I thought you were asking like yeah, something else.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is the difference.
But reality fact is that, so not a problem, not a problem. So next question is related to database. In database, um, I'm not asking database. I just come into the Java side. So in Java side, what differences between hash map and concurrency map?
Okay. So hash map is and concurrency concurrent map is basically the difference is hash map is thread safe
Hash map
while
is thread safe.
uh, I mean concurrent hash map is uh, basically multiple threads can access at one go like but in hash map like I think I'm second. Uh, am I telling the opposite of it?
Oh, okay, okay. Because of we
Yeah,
have only 30-minute time, that's why I'm asking.
actually, yeah, actually one them is thread safe, and I think content one is not thread safe.
Okay, so another have a question to you. How to find duplicate characters from string? Suppose we have a string yes is equal to A A B B C C D D E E. How to find duplicate characters? Because a programming part have mandatory.
Okay.
So Can you
So,
write?
okay. So, do I need to list down all the duplicate character also here?
Yes, duplicate
Okay.
characters.
So, can you tell you the logic first? So, what I'm thinking right now, we can use a hash map, which
Yeah, do that. Do that. Do
which
that.
will put. Okay, do that. Okay. So, we have a. Sorry, it's not okay. Okay. So we have a map of character, let's say, and then sorry, character, and then uh, maybe integer. So integer will be the occurrence basically.
Yeah, you
So
write, right. Speedily write. If you have logic, just to write within 2 and 3 minutes. I will ask other question to you.
okay, this is the logic. So basically,
Because of this is mandatory part.
okay. So okay. So there is a map of something. So we actually create a new hash map. Sorry, hash map, and which this is the thing, and we'll put for each will actually as stream. Uh, I think character. I'm actually stream. No, no, it's not working on this stream.
No,
Stream
don't
dot.
use stream. You write a normal way.
So okay, for sorry.
But your string not have convert in character. So how do you make it?
Okay, I will get that to.
Okay, okay.
Like a caret, we can do like s dot caret at the index. Like you can take
Okay,
every index as a
do
character.
that, do that. So
And,
first you convert because of how to you write in loop.
okay. And I is less than s dot length here, and uh, through this we can I plus plus for I plus plus, and then we will do the input part map dot put. We will add as a character we can add. So will um, okay. So first of all, if we'll check if map dot contains this key basically, which is we can also take char and char ch equals to we can take as dot char at index maybe I. So every index I'll take that and I'll check this character if that is
Yeah, okay.
existing. And if that is existing, we'll just increment that particular map this character, and then we can implement the map dot ch plus one. We can increment, and else if that it's not there, then we can put here uh, character and then zero. Sorry, one. So and now we'll
First you write println system out dot println.
okay. Do I need to write? You're saying
Yeah,
system
you write.
println, and we can directly go for this map. Here it will print the occurrence and the character
Yeah,
for
you
each.
do that. You use map entry or something. Whatever you want to write, you can write here. Because of
Okay,
here
okay,
need to be output. If your output
okay,
is coming correct, that is okay.
okay. What is the expected output here? Is that mentioned in here?
No, you do that.
Only.
Actually, your part. Logic is your part because
Okay,
of
okay.
you display the unique character or duplicate
Okay.
character.
Okay. So entry set for each entry set. Uh, if you are actually fetching this from map, so this map we are getting entry set, and if that entry dot get key, uh, so the dot get value is greater than one, will print the system out print ln the key basically entry dot get key. So this is the logic actually. I think
You
can I run this for now?
you
Uh,
correct the entry set. Entry set is
so,
wrong in your program process.
uh, sorry, this is the right. This is the answer I'm getting from map.
Yeah,
For
okay. You write the semicolon, whatever needed import, just you import. Then you go on the right side, custom input. Here you put ABC and then compile and execute.
okay, here I need to put custom input ABC, ABCD.
ABC, whatever you write. Any variable you write. Then you compile and execute will enable and click on.
Okay, so it's compilation error. 1 second. Here I'm missing something. Uh, okay, okay. I think it's. I have
Semicolon.
used. Sorry, semicolon. Yes. And also this is an error, and I will again
Also need
compile
to be
it.
import something util package.
Okay, package is also okay. Package is not there. Okay, sorry. I thought package is all Java dot star. So the same map, the map will be combined. Uh, same map dot contains find silver contains.
You write now because of that time is going over.
It's contain only. I think it's contain only. Contains maybe contains was contains.
And you correct the entry if condition. Entry लिखा हुआ. Just you
Course
have
answer.
written the entry. Just go on line number. Yeah. Right now.
It, yeah, entry I have corrected.
Your loop is wrong.
Which one? This one you are saying? I map contains CH character categories. Uh,
Okay, you can write
sorry.
only, yeah, this is entry set map dot get entry set. Yeah, here you need to be write map entry